First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers. Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go in the rain here at Lambeau Field. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. Still managed only a couple. Landon Jackson there on the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Back to throw is Love. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On the ground, this is James Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They'll motion over Sammy. 1st and 10, and it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Here we go. Ready?
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ready. Blue 32. Hut.
Love quickly to Dobbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bills' 49-yard line.
Okay,
From
right.
just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Packers.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 6 set.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Here's a screen set up for Warren. He's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Down. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That one complete to Watson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 13 yards. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. Snap a knife, fake, stop to the groove.
Yellow, 43.
On the ground, this is Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken around the 11. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. In motion, Shakir.
319. We go.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Round 80.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he will score. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, cycle. 10 black. Set, go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. He'll push forward for about a yard. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. That's Palmer, the man in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Packers have recovered the football. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Let's go now. 30.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Jaylen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Back to the air, it's Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Packers.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's close to another 1st down. He'll step out right at that 1st down marker.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Set, ready. 56, mega.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard.
Blue striker. Here we go. Set.
To throw is Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
20. Let's go. Hut, hut.
We'll try and run it here with Warren. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. 1st down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
from the 26-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Field, black. Come on, set. Ready?
Love. Look in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Red, yellow. Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Set, hut.
To throw is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Black swap. Zoom, black. 50, green. Set.
On 3rd down, they go with Love. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
Man, that's your biggest fear as a runner on a draw play. You get the handoff, and you're just greeted with a sight of defenders barreling towards you. At this point, you have no choice but to just go down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll start on the ground with Cook. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Josh Allen. Pass brought in by Samuel. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one intercepted. Picked up by Carrington Valentine. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Ready, ready. Let's go now. Set.
On the bootleg, it's Love. Exiting the pocket right. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. His second TD of the game. And this one gives his team the lead. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Allen, gonna give it to Cook. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen now on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
To the 45-yard line.
Down.
They'll run it right here with Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. Christian Benford brings him down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready, ready. Yellow, ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I would only even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Once again, it's Warren. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Taylor Rapp is there to stop it.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 10 black. Red, cycle. Set, cut.
Here's Love. A pass taken in by Watson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good. Packers. First down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Black, 90, cut.
They'll run the draw with Warren. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Warren, touchdown Packers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Bronson now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A run up the middle with Cook. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Once again, it's Cook. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bills draw closer here. It's 21-14. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set, hut, black swap. Black 40. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Wallace. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Fight 60. Ready.
On second down, Warren. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
47-yard line.
First and 10.
Down. Red, set.
Now Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Tucker Craft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Set. Come on, set. 60 red. Set.
Throwing is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Ready, ready. Yellow.
Love to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
Packers going to use their final timeout now. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready. Red, cycle. Hut.
Here's Love to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Packers
Black shot.
first down. First and 10 at the 21.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Landon Jackson getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost in never seen. Till I start to believe. Something taken from me. Life's got always been messing with me. Can't tell it, let me be free.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. hammer the man in motion. On play action, Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Bills first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On first down, it's Allen. Sanders has it working in the middle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Second and inches. Run with Cook. Now Cook loses the football. But it looks like the Bills are going to get it back. A fortunate break there.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here is Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Allen going to throw for it. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Ready, ready.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Red 38.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready. Red, cycle. 43 rail. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready. Alert. Where's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll go right and find his running back.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4. That's Palmer, the man in motion.
What's that?
On second down. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Buffalo.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Alert, 319!
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up third and
319! What's up?
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
34-yard line.
Ready! Here we go, set, go!
On play action, Love. Forced out left. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3.
Here we go, ready?
Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set, hut.
Back to throw is Love. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Hit off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Bills first down. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They run out of the gun. It's Cook.
James Cook. Jay Wyatt on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. And the Packers 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down.
His kick is good. He got it. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. 50, green. Hut.
Now Love. That one comes to deep Golden. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go next. Go red. Red, 38. Set.
On the ground, this is Warren. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5.
Come on, set. Set, cut.
To throw is Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Slide blue. Ready?
Here's Love. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
In punt formation for the Packers.
That is taken at the 10. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. In motion, Shakir. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Set, ready, hut, hut.
A run up the middle with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Down. Black, 95. Ready, ready.
Throwing is Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. He'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
They'll try and run it here with Warren. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air once more, it's Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. First time they've hit his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. The slant into the hands of Shaquille. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
37-yard line.
They'll run the sneak, and he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
I wouldn't say that's a very conventional call on 1st and 10. I'm not exactly sure what kind of yardage they were expecting to get. Maybe surprise the defense. They got a little bit, but they got a lot of work left to do here on 2nd down.
It is 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Round 80. What's up?
He'll try and run here with Cook. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
319.
Allen gonna throw for it. And that's gonna be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Close, 10, 50, green. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Set, call.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready. Foot slide through. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. That one on target to Watson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. He'll run with Cook. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here comes 2nd down. A run with Cook, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. And Aaron Knight can even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are